Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's WWE'S report. Sorry about missing yesterday. I forgot it was, I was thinking yesterday was Sunday. The wife was home and man, I didn't realize it was Monday. So I got about a couple of days worth here, but I'm going to cut it a little short so it won't go over 15 minutes. Hey, Chris Jericho's giving fans a chance to write a foreword to his next book. There's a good time to try your literature education out. Max over asleep. Anyway, he announced that on his Facebook page if you want to check it out. And give him a foreword. And WWE has announced the Usos will be getting a tag team title shot at the Elimination pay-per-view. Here's kind of the card the way it's shaping up right now. Elimination Chamber, of course, heavyweight title. It's going to be CENA versus Sheamus versus Bryan versus Cesaro versus Christian versus Orton. Give me your pick on that. What do you think? And the Intercontinental title match is going to be Swagger taking on Big E. And tag team title match is going to be Usos taking on New Age Outlaws. Alberto Del Rio taking on Batista just because they don't like each other. Shield taking on the Wyatt family because they don't like each other. Alicia Fox and The Miz is going to be on has been on the Cartoon Network. It's called Hall of Game Awards. I think it was last night about 7 o'clock as award presenters. Let you know more on that here in a few. And WWE SmackDown rating won't be available till around Tuesday because it's President's Day, which is today, but it's not out yet. No word yet to come out of the status of WWE's TV deal with NBC Universal. Exclusive negotiation period with WWE ended this past Friday. Now, this is going to affect some of you people now. We also should know the status of WWE's TV deal on Thursday when the company presents its first quarter yearly financial statements. But Vince McMahon is once again, now I got this rumor out here, rumored to buy the Newcastle United Club, which is a soccer league in England. The UK's Winter Sports website brought up the rumor again today, and the rumor has been going around for several years, but it popped up, back in January this year. But let you know more on that in a while. And word making rounds this weekend at WWE live events that CM Punk has officially been given his release from WWE on Friday, according to PWI Insider. They haven't acknowledged it yet, WWE. But for one thing, as soon as they do, they're going to bring up the CM Punk chants again. And people are going to be bitchy. They don't want that. I think they're just keeping it quiet. As this time, it's rumored to confirm that the rumors are true. And for what it's worth, that Punk is still featured on the WWE roster page on their website. But additionally, PWI Insider notes that people that are close to Punk has told that he has told them he's done. And speaking of Piper, weren't we? Noted on Twitter that he said he would be glad to induct Mr. T into WWE Hall of Fame if the rumors are true about T going in this year. And Chris Jericho's latest podcast guest is Scott Ian from the band Anthrax. And WWE Shop website has released 2 new Daniel Bryan's t-shirt and a sticker. I don't like them out personally. I don't care for the t-shirts because they're really cartoonish. I don't like cartoons except on the Cartoon Channel, some of them. But I don't know. You have to see them online. And Steve Austin's guest on the Steve Austin Show tomorrow will be none other than John Cena. The interview was recorded at Raw backstage in Los Angeles earlier this month. Hang on. Come here. My dog, my little Max, has been sick. He don't feel good, do you? I don't know what's the matter with him. See? He wants held. Alright. Anyway, Shawn Michaels, he's going to be speaking at the Cornerstone Church, San Antonio, Texas. Well, that was last night. And Shawn noted on Twitter he's been attending the church for many a year. Alright, this is today's news. Kurt Angle reportedly underwent arthroscopic surgery on his knee last week, and the procedure said it was a simple clean out and was a success. And there's still no word whether Angle's going to be able to face Ethan Carter III at Lockdown or not. But when they go in there, it's the knee bone. As it goes back and forth, it's got a little crunchy stuff in there, like calcium and just buildup and stuff. And they got to get that out of there. Or knee can lock up if it's big enough. More Dish Network customers. By the way, now might be something to be interested in. I don't know what's going to happen on this either, but more Dish Network customers are reporting that they have called customer service about the WWE Elimination Chamber and were told that they cannot order it. One customer was offered the next UFC pay-per-view, and another had been told that they can order Lockdown, though, TNA's. I don't know, they're going to have a slow paper, but they're bitchy that the Dish is because they're trying to, do what, it's $34.95, $39.95 for pay-per-view. Maybe I'm off on that. Maybe it's 30. Maybe it's in the 40s now. I'm not sure. But the WWE Network is going to be offering $9.95 deal and free pay-per-views, so they're kind of going against each other on that. So the bulls are butting heads, so we're going to see how that works out. WWE did another pre-show and post-show trial run last night and at Raw in Denver. And this time they had the shows running over the private network feed, so people in the company could check it out. Give them their thumbs up, thumbs down on it. And Cesaro received a standing ovation after last night's Raw when he went to the back after his match with John Cena, which I give him a thumbs up too. Both of them. It was a very good match. And the latest, WWE's latest 30 Years of WrestleMania podcast, if you've been watching any of that, listening to any of it, with Renee Young, she's interviewing Edge. And rumors, regarding the rumors of Vince McMahon buying UK's soccer team, which popped up, like the other day, which I told you about, there's said to be nothing to that rumor, and there's no interest at all from Vince or WWE. If there was money to be made at it, I think Vince would be interested, but all right, back to the network for a second. WWE is now touting about 1,000 hours of content for the WWE Network when it launches. Their announcement back in January, though, said that they were promising around 15 hours of footage at the launch. 400 pay-per-view views alone would come to 1,000 hours. So they're kind of saying, hey. And as noted, more content's going to be added frequently, but it looks like they're launching with just 1,000 hours of content. Let me know if you're going to get that. I don't know if my wife will let me get it or not. I have to find out. But anyway, here's some of the highlights from Steve Austin's podcast interview with CENA, which is, hang on, it's kind of interesting. CENA says he feels great, turns 37 in April, and still feels like he can keep up with anyone that comes through the doors to wrestle for WWE. CENA said he wishes there was more motivational reinforcements from WWE officials, though, and he admitted that WWE officials create a walking on eggshell environment. Because you make us a big money and all at once, boom, they could say, Endeavor, in a second. CENA said WWE has a locker room full of very talented guys, but also a locker room full of superstars who are fearful for their job. CENA said that some of them are not even willing to take the next step up. They don't have their head in the chopping block. And CENA feels that WWE is on the cusp of getting real all-star roster for the first time in a long time. And CENA said WWE is moving towards more action and less talk. I think Max wants to go over here on the desk. And CENA said WWE is moving towards more, less talking. Anyway, we'll see on that. CENA talked about working with Cesaro at the Performance Center for a Muscle Fitness shoot, and CENA said he likes to get to know the talent on a personal basis when WWE is ready to push him to the main event. And tonight's WWE main event, by the way, and SmackDown taping will take place from the World Arena in Colorado Springs. No match has been announced, but for the main event, but SmackDown is featuring Christian taking on Sheamus. And WWE website's got a new poll asking fans who's the most dangerous superstar in the Elimination Chamber with over 12,000 votes. 31% went for John Cena. Cesaro came in second with 22%. Kind of close, really. John Cena won the Royal Rumble Award at the Cartoon Network's Hall of Game Awards, which I mentioned earlier. He beat out The Miz, Randy Orton, and Daniel Bryan. Steve Austin's tweet following about last night's Cesaro versus John Cena match on Raw, he tweeted, "Hell of a damn match between Cena and Cesaro." He said, "Good shit." Cesaro spun Ambrose around 30 times with a Cesaro swing. Ambrose finally got up, ate a road kick from Sheamus, and both Sheamus and Cesaro left after their moves. Ambrose got back up with just Cena and Bryan in the ring, and Cena nailed with the attitude adjustment and left the ring with the fans chanting yes for Daniel Bryan. That's what happened after Raw. Daniel Bryan hit the running knee on Ambrose before celebrating, slapping hands with the fans at ringside. All right, WWE'S matches following the Denver show, or taped the following matches for Superstar show is going to be Cody Rhodes taking on Curtis Axel, Bella Twins and Natalya taking on Summer Rae, Tamina Snuka, and Eva Marie. Just about done. Regarding a similar report that talks within WWE, the company granted CM Punk his release on Friday. Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer reports that WWE is officially stating that Punk has not been released. Another person in the company also contacted them and said the report is incorrect. So you tell me what's going on. Punk probably knows. Hey, Punk, let us in on the info. Are you there or not? Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.